Watchdogs, the most anticipated RPG aside from Destiny, is being pushed to the spring of 2014 rather than the expected release in November 2013. Ubisoft doesn't give us a definite reason why, but they briefly said that they want to fully deliver, as it will be a very notable game for next generation. This was a very odd move by Ubisoft, especially considering this will lessen their expected sales by millions, but that's a sacrifice I think they're willing to make. The thing is, Assassin's Creed Black Flag's expected sales will likely increase, and then they'll take the spotlight for November. And that's what I think it's all about, diverting the attention all on Watchdogs. It's not because GTA was that good of a game and Ubisoft is scared, it's just that the game needs a bit of breathing room. A few weeks back, Watch Dogs specs were supposedly released. Now, whenever system requirements come out for a game, you always want to be aware that you're looking at reliable resources, because sometimes some idiots think they know the specs, or something's leaked and one thing leads to another and so on, so I decided not to report on it. Now, there really wasn't anything skeptical about the requirements, like Call of Duty Ghost fake requirements. There just weren't any credible resources out there. So later, sure enough, the specs were falsified and the official system requirements were posted. So, let's get right into the specification stuff and talk about the minimum requirements. For the processor, it's suggested that you should get a quad core at the minimum, an Intel Core 2 Quad at 2.66 GHz, or an AMD Phenom 2 X4940 at 3 GHz. If you have an old dual-core processor like the Core 2 Duo, or even a newer one like an i3, I wouldn't worry at all. With a good enough graphics card, I'm sure you will still be able to play the game without much penalty. For the graphics card, you'll need something that supports DirectX 11 with 1GB of VRAM and shader model 5.0. The graphics card that we know of and which will be supported for the game overall will be the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 460, GT 500 series, GT 600 series, GT 700 series, and AMD Radeon HD 5850, HD 6000 series, HD 7000 series, and the new R7 and R9 series, and then Intel's Iris Pro HD, Intel HD Integrated Graphics 5200. For the RAM, it's suggested that you should have at least 6 GB. According to the fake requirements, you would only need 4, so I'm sure plenty of people will be disappointed about that, but keep in mind this is run on current gen systems, and current gen only has like 4 gigs or so. Of course, there's stuff like game optimization and little loopholes to get these games running at 30 FPS on Xbox and PS3, so current gen may not be the most comparable worthy machines, but considering they only have 4 gigs of RAM, I'm sure you'd survive a PC. Lastly, we have the minimum operating system. The game actually suggests a Linux, that's a joke, don't believe me, a 64-bit Windows Vista Service Pack 2, Windows 7 Service Pack 1, or Windows 8. This is actually very shocking to me. It proves that we are advancing in computer technology, and it also shows that 32-bit users need to catch the fuck up. So, for your 32-bit users, which I was one not too long ago, you should probably do some upgrading. Now, I don't need to waste your time rambling on about the recommended specs since everything looks pretty logical to me, so I'll just go ahead and give them to you in the video right about now and put everything in the description below. One of the specs that we don't have direct examples of is the graphics card, but if I were to say, you would probably require somewhere around a Radeon 7790, 7850, GTX 560, or an R7 260. So that about wraps it up for this video. So see you guys in the future. Make sure to smash that like button. I'm going for 15 likes this video. And yeah, see you guys later. It's KP, and I'm signing out.